Welcome back, good viewer. This is the Skyrider, and my friends, it's now time to end this. I'm getting out of this mission for more than one reason, actually, it must be said. As I've said before, I'm not a particularly big fan of this mission, and I'll talk again on why that is momentarily. Yeah, I thought there was someone coming. But also because this is actually my... I suppose you could say it's my second attempt at recording this, although in reality it's more like my 50th. Literally, 50th. No, because the problem is that my computer just doesn't like me. That's the problem, good viewer. It's... yeah, I'm looking at you right now, mate. It's no good giving me that look. Yeah, you can flash your cleavage all you want, but it's not going to help. You see, the problem is that my computer, it's just a bit crap. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's just tired, or it's just old, or it's got something in it that I can't figure out, or the hardware's just crap. I don't know. I'm not as technically proficient as I'd like to be, in all honesty, my friends. And so what that means is that my computer just pulls silly buggers. Okay, fine. And Zorro... actually, it's more of an Ezio, but... anymore. Il nome è Ezio de Torre de Firenze. Requiescat in pace. Love Ezio. I'd love to do a cosplay of Ezio sometime, because I look... if I were to lose a few stone, I could potentially pull it off. Anyway. Yeah, so my computer just was pulling silly buggers, and it was lagging all over the place in Thief. I don't know if it's got anything to do with having fraps active, but this computer, you know, bad though it is, should not lag whilst playing Thief. It just shouldn't. Anyway, all of my technical problems aside, good viewer, yeah, my computer's just a bit shitty, and I would really rather like a new one. So, that's on my wish list. Anyway, let's have a Creedsy. The world as I once knew it was a place of magic, full of mystery and inhabited by creatures of glamour and terror. The men who lived there lit their bonfires and wondered what crept and lurked in the darkness outside their weak circles of light. All their dreams, their aspirations and dreads come from that darkness. Now, as the forces of progress cover the meadows in brick and cobblestone, as they replace the majestic loft of tree with the blocky ponderousness of building, they also light the world in their electric, actinic glare. With the lighting of the shadows, man loses his ability to fear and to dream. The night, once the font of the unknown, becomes only the lack of the sun. I have conceived of a plan to revive the darkness, to bring a resurrection of the ability to fear and dream, and once my dark project is realized, they shall know again to fear and love their lord. Constantine. Can't really do a Constantine voice. I did try, but I was just... I was as I was reading that, I was thinking, I should be reading this in Constantine's voice, but I can't actually construct it, either in my head or in... but you have it all wrong, Mr. Garrett. I am Constantine. All this time I thought you were going to pay me. You've brought me here to kill me. I don't know. Oh well. There we are. Let's have some fruit. And another piece, why not? Because we're hungry. Yes. Anyway, that, I believe... I could be wrong. Like I said, good viewer, of the 3 Thief games, this is the one I know the least well. But I believe... I could be wrong in saying this, but I think you can, hello, spider. Oh, bugger. Didn't want to do that. That's a waste of arrows. Come on, beastie. Dead spider, my favourite. Because that is our way out, good viewer, down that way. So we'll come back to that later. No, not something. What was I saying? Something about... Yes, I believe you can find that, that piece that I just read, that Constantine writes, obviously, before you realise he's the trickster, in the sword mission, the mission where you first come to Constantine's mansion. I could be wrong in saying that, but I seem to remember vaguely finding that once before. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know this game as well as I know the other games. But oh well. Right. Yes. Okay, so we're heading to the left now, good viewer. Whereas previously we went right. Because to the right there are a couple of tree houses which have various supplies in it. Broadhead arrows, mines, gas arrows, blah-de-blah, flash bombs, all this other good stuff. And in my opinion, it's best to go that way, so that then you can venture this way. Yes, there is another spider over there, so we'll get rid of Beastasy over there. Gotcha. That's how you stealth kill a spider. Yes. Because down this tunnel is where we want to go. What I'm going to do... Hey, spider! Over here, spider. Stupid spider. Because, let's face it, gotta use the mines sometime. Although, having said that, as I may have mentioned before, good viewer, that's something that I'm not a fan of in these... Uh-oh. Shit, it's seen me. Okay, fine. Too many flies, that's why I don't like bug beasts. Over. We put that mine there. I believe that just... yeah, it did. So now, before he sees us... Gotcha. Because, the problem with the bug beasts, good viewer, is that... if you shoot a gas arrow at them whilst they're shooting a swarm of flies at you, the gas arrow will hit the flies and won't hit the bug beast, which isn't good. Okay. Get another rope arrow in there. There should be some frog beasts in here. Oh well. If they're dead, then that's fine by me. Maybe the bug beasts killed them. I don't know. Anyway, yes. So if you shoot a gas arrow at a swarm of flies, it'll just kill the flies, won't kill the bug beast, or knock the bug beast out, which isn't good. But yes, you'll want gas arrows and gas mines and so forth to take out those bug beasts, and a couple of frog beasts that are normally here, but for some reason aren't. Frog beasts are basically little tiny frogs that act as suicide bombers, can easily be killed with a broadhead arrow or a fire arrow or what have you. But just nasty things that need killing. And this, good viewer, is the treehouse that you need to find. So, yes. Okay, good. And, ooh, and a mine, excellent. And this, my friends, is the book that you need to find out about Constantine's Plansies. Plansies? Plansies? I don't know. His plans. However the pagans may say it. Draws the scribed star, marks the compasses, the eye shows the marksy lines of power. Marks the compass borning, the compass leaf, the stormsy compass, the flamesy compass, the compass tide stream, the compass stone, the compass darkness. Weights each starsy point with elements of the compass with pure truest. Weights the centre with the eye, fed man's blood, sees the compasses and the blood trail to the true world. Each compass walks the elements forth, paints to the eye colours of heart's more chaos, for follow the eye back to the mansy world. Binds the eye visions, gathers the sights, the glories, open fulls the eye to see forth the world. Blood-called, compass-painted, chaos-fed, paintings on the world the image is showed. A lot of badsy stuff, by the soundsy of it. So we'll go and stop him. That's what we're going to go and do. Grab the rope. Good, okay. And now, good viewer, it's time to get out of here. And you know what? Simply because my last recording session was so bad, sorry to put this in, good viewer, but I'm going to save it here. Good, okay. Which way am I going? This way. Yes, excellent. Right. Don't start that again, mate. Really not in the mood for that. Oop. Out of the way, bug beast. Yes. Sorry, I thought my computer was lagging, that's why I was starting to talk to it. Yes. I have to say, good viewer, that this mission is my least favourite. In the entire Thief series, this is my least favourite. I'm not a fan of these last few Thief missions. These last few missions in the original Thief, and I'll tell you why. It's because... I suppose this is something of a blessing, because last night when I was trying to record this, it was like, I don't like this mission because, I don't like this mission because... blah 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 blah, and wasn't doing a very good job of it. However, now I've had time to think about and articulate my thoughts properly. Okay, just put those out and then we'll go and hide. I don't like these... oh crap. Oh fine, be a bitch. I don't like these missions, good viewer, because they're too combat-y. And there's nothing wrong with combat in and of itself. Or with mixing stealth and combat. I mean, look at Batman. You know, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. They mix it beautifully. Really quite beautifully. However, my problem is that it feels wrong. These last few missions, they don't... Yes, yes, I killed your best friend, Spider. Oh dear. However, will you cope? You may well cope with a sword to the face if you don't fuck off. Because I'm quite happy to blackjack you, mate. It's easier for me, and yeah, it's just easier for me. But if you're going to force me and, you know, try and find me where I'm hiding, then you're going to get a sword in the face. On your way. Go on, Bob. There we go. Good man. Must have been nothings. The spider-z, dropsy, dead-z of its own accord-z. Yes. So, it's not that I object to the combat, but what I do object to is something that... oh god, fine. Oh, he didn't see me. Fine. We'll go back to our hidey hole, stupid ape beasts. I put a moss arrow in that alcove because it's a nice little hidey hole, at least it normally is. Oh god. No, you're not going to find-z me because I'm hide-zing. And if I'm not hide-zing, you'll get a sword-z to the face-y. Yes, it's because it doesn't fit. Sorry, good viewer, I'm trying to explain myself and this guy's not letting me. I mean, like, okay, for example, if I want to go into a slightly crazy world with, you know, with a sort of bit of a Wild West feel, lots of different mad sort of guns and elements and lots of different corporations on an alien weird world killing skags, I'll go and play Borderlands. If I want to feel like a badass and, you know, defeat the Joker and the Riddler and all of the various other supervillains and be, in general, be Batman, I'll go and play Batman. But if I want to sneak, if I want to be a thief in a city and sneak into a nobleman's mansion or do all these various other sneaking things, I'll go and play thief. And that's the thing, is that it's not that mixing genres doesn't work. Like I said, you know, Batman is a brilliant example. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City are brilliant examples of how they mix those two genres really, really well. But in this it doesn't work, because, to paraphrase Yahtzee, Yahtzee, 0 punctuation, the games reviewer, you're either supposed to go in guns blazing, and if you do go in guns blazing, then it feels like this isn't really paraphrasing Yahtzee. The only thing I'm taking from Yahtzee is the phrase, fucked up the stealth, because that's what it feels like, is that if I'm fighting things in Thief, it feels like I've fucked up the stealth, or at least to me it does. Come on. Down Z you go, Z. That's all 3 of them. Now I can progress further along. And these last few missions they don't fit in with the rest of the game, in my opinion. Oh. Good. Turn Z around. It doesn't fit, and that's what I'm not a fan of. You know, I mean, like, that's why, in fact, when you look at it, Thief Gold exists, because of course Thief the Dark Project is what the original game is called, as you saw, well, as you can tell from the, oh crap. And he didn't see me, the idiot. Oh, that guy did, though. Oh well. Quick, grab the corpses. Yeah, you saw from Constantine referring to his Dark Project. I liked that. When I first read that, I thought, that's cool. That's, you know, that sort of good justification for a villain. Ooh. No, it's fine. Gotcha. Good. And now we're going to get out of here, because this, good viewer, is the door that was once locked. Recognise it? And these stairs and everything? Excellent, good. Okay, I'm going to save again, good viewer. Again, I just don't want to take my chances. Because I'm just getting a little bit sick of recording this over and over again. Nobody. Huh, I'm at full health for the first time in this mission, good viewer. Nothing Z, that's right. And, some things never change. We're still, robbing Constantine's bar. Uh-oh. That, good viewer, is a frog beast. Last broadhead arrow, but oh well. Okay, and we'll just remain hiding behind the bar with our good friendly Triffid here. Look at it, it's moving, it's got to be a Triffid. Yes. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. I hate it when I do that. Taffers. Yes. I say yes as well. It's amazing the things, when you record so much, good viewer, and when you listen back to yourself so often, it's amazing all the little tics that you discover that you never knew, and yet, despite being aware of them, I'm still doing them. Oh well. But yeah, basically, all in all, that's why I'm not a fan of these last missions. It just doesn't feel right, you know, for lack of a better phrase. Good man. Right, now I do have 2 gas arrows left, in fact, because that's a bug beast. And bug beasts should always be taken out with gas arrows where possible. And that, good viewer, and that's the reason why you want to take out that bug beast. Because this little bit of genius, this little, oh, what's the phrase? Another gas arrow? Purse, that's it, is all the money that you collected in the last mission. I know in Expert that's where it's always located. On Normal it's always located like behind the altar where you very first get your stuff. Hard, I'm not sure. Perhaps in one of the greenhouse. I don't know, in all honesty, good viewer. I I also recommend coming up these stairs just to get a few extra supplies, because I know it feels counterintuitive because you're trying to get out of the mansion. Like a bouse. But that's good, you know, I like that, and that's one thing I like about this mission, is that, oh, I have to go up here now, even though it's counterintuitive to go up here. Ooh. Nothing. And it will continue to be nothing. So long as you don't come and discover the dead bug beast.
Come out, thiefsy mouse.
Thiefsy mouse. Okay, you asked for it, mate. Like I said, so long as you get, like, an overhead swing off on them, and then, you know, from the shadows, you're pretty much laughing with the 8 beasts. God, this is so frustrating, because I'm so bloody close to the exit, and yet I can't go rushing out there. Or can I? Okay, grab the gemstone.
Nobody's now.
That's right, nobody's. Nobody's at all, see?
My blood's called you traitor.
Okay. No don't. No cheating for you, mate. Down you go. Bastard. Right. Okay. In through here. Now I've just got one thing left to do. Uh-oh. Don't care if it's slightly longer, I'm finishing this mission off tonight. Particularly when I'm this close. Ow. Okay, let's eat off all the fruit that I wasn't going to use. Quick, get the bug beast. It's getting to that stage, good viewer. Right, time to run. Past him, up the ladder, and we're almost there. And if I'm correct, there's just one last bastard to get rid of. On guard, sir. Like a bouse. Okay, my friends. Last few nuggets. You actually get quite a lot of money in this mission, which is useful because the next mission is fairly similar to this one. So it's useful to actually be able to buy supplies to face all the deadly things that we're going to face. You may recognise this bit, good viewer. It's exactly the same way we came in before. It's interesting how things come full circle. And on that note, my friends, I will see you next time for some more of Assassin's Thiefy Creedsy with rat men and gemstones and stuff. Trademark. Okay, and we'll jump over this last trifid and bid you farewell. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again. Freedom!